Hello. The spell of unsettled, wet and windy weather we've seen recently across parts of northwest Europe will ease later in the week as high pressure is set to build in from the Atlantic. But for the here and now, we have still got quite a lot of cloud across parts of the UK up towards Norway and Sweden. Brisk winds, heavy showers, could be some coastal flooding, some snow around too. And there's also this trailing weather front here, which is pushing south across parts of Spain, France, Switzerland, up towards Poland as well. Towards the southeast of that weather front, most places dry and warm, but there are scattered showers and perhaps some thunderstorms developing through Cyprus and Turkey as well. Drier for the likes of Greece, Croatia and much of Italy. But then to the north of that, we're back into that weather front, bringing those showers. To the north of that for Scandinavia, unsettled still, rather cool and blustery conditions with low pressure sitting close by. As we move into the middle part of the week, then higher pressure starts to build across the UK into northern France as well. Less windy, drier conditions here. There will be further downpours developing through parts of Portugal and Spain, quite heavy at times here. And that trailing weather front still sitting across parts of Austria in towards Poland as well. London will be gradually warming up as we look towards the end of this week, but further heavy downpours around for Madrid over the next 4 or 5 days or so. Berlin looking largely dry and settled. Bit of rain though for Moscow and Kiev by Thursday. Bye-bye. Hello. Hurricane Eta, the 12th hurricane of the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season, has formed, and that's moving close to Nicaragua and Guatemala. But meanwhile, further north, high pressure holds on across much of North America. We have got a couple of areas of low pressure, one of them bringing some wet and windy weather to parts of British Columbia and southern Alaska, and the next one across eastern Canada, and that's drawing in some cool northwesterly air across the Great Lakes, a bit of lake effect snow around eastern portions of the Great Lakes, and pretty cool weather for the likes of Montreal and New York as well. But starting off in the west then, we have got that unsettled weather, wet and windy, continuing across southern Alaska, British Columbia as well, some heavy rain and some mountain snow, particularly closer to the coast, a little bit drier further inland. Down towards California, warm and dry, an elevated fire risk once again for southern parts of California. There will be some showers in the forecast for Vancouver and for Seattle over the next few days. San Francisco and Los Angeles looking dry and warming up to the heat building again in the west. Quite a brisk northwesterly wind to the south of that area of low pressure. For Montreal, Toronto and New York, bit of a chilly day to come on Monday. Further south, lighter winds, a little bit warmer down towards Georgia and into Florida as well. Perhaps 1 or 2 showers for the far south of Florida. So it is looking dry, settled, a little bit warmer too for many of our featured cities around the East Coast. Bye-bye. Hello. Hurricane Eta has been strengthening off the east coast of Nicaragua. It is the 12th hurricane of the very active 2020 Atlantic hurricane season. We'll take a look at Hurricane Eta in just a moment. But first off, across South America, there's a fairly slow-moving frontal system sitting across central parts of Brazil, and that's delivering some heavy rain and some thunderstorms, mainly to the north of Brasilia, warmer and drier to the south of that. Some scattered showers across Colombia and Venezuela, not as frequent or as heavy as they have been. But then we're into those heavy downpours across northern and central parts of Brazil. To the south of that, temperatures on the warm side for southern Brazil, into Uruguay and across much of Argentina as well. Temperatures in the mid-30s for 1 or 2 places. Down towards the south, though, we will have a few showers and breezy conditions across Patagonia. The forecast for Rio de Janeiro is for some of that rain to arrive through the middle part of the week. Could be quite heavy at times. Buenos Aires looking dry and those temperatures on the rise. But let's take a look at Hurricane Eta. You can see the blue and green colours showing that torrential rain. In fact, we could see around about 400 to 600 millimetres of rain over the next few days as it pushes across Nicaragua, Honduras, Guatemala as well. There's also the potential for a life-threatening storm surge of up to 15 feet around the coast of Nicaragua. That's something we'll keep you up to date with on our website. Bye-bye. Hello, thanks for joining me for this look at the weather across Africa and the Middle East too. And the weather continues to be a little bit cooler than average across parts of North Africa, including Libya and also Egypt as well. A bit of a brisk northerly breeze blowing around here. Some showers around the Gulf of Guinea, heaviest for southern parts of Nigeria, down towards Namibia as well. They'll build up later in the day, but it is looking drier meanwhile further west across parts of Africa. Pretty warm weather in store for South Africa, 25 degrees in Cape Town. A few showers close to Durban, which should be clearing away through the day on Tuesday. So the outlook for Cape Town, a warm few days, and then it turns a little bit cooler and more unsettled towards the weekend. Some showers lingering close to Johannesburg through the middle part of this week, but they should clear away by the weekend. In Khartoum, the temperatures will be dipping down a touch through the next 5 days or so. Few sharp showers for Casablanca and for Kinshasa through the middle of the week. Now, we're going to see a low pressure bringing some showery weather for the far south of Turkey, across Cyprus too, and that will spill into Syria, perhaps down towards Israel through Tuesday into Wednesday. 1 or 2 of those showers into parts of Iraq, perhaps northern Iran as well. But for much of Iran and across the Gulf, it's looking dry, settled and sunny, hazy sunshine holding on across much of Saudi Arabia. And it is a warm, sunny, dry outlook for Muscat, Dubai, Riyadh and Kuwait. Bye-bye. Hello. The southwest monsoon has now withdrawn from all of India, and it has been a slightly wetter than average monsoon season. We've still got a few showers around over the next couple of days, particularly in the south where the satellite image shows we've had a little bit of shower clouds. So some showers in the forecast across parts of Kerala, towards Goa, Karnataka, 1 or 2 as well, some pushing across into Tamil Nadu and Sri Lanka. We're also set to see some heavy showers around southern parts of Bangladesh and northern Myanmar too. But elsewhere across much of India into Pakistan, the dry, warm weather is set to continue. Things are looking a little bit colder across northern Kazakhstan, just 1 Celsius for Nur Sultan. It is looking warmer and drier with lots of sunshine for much of Uzbekistan, also for Turkmenistan and across Afghanistan and Pakistan as well. That dry weather continues down the west coast of India, but we have got those showers cropping up down in the southwest and down towards Mali. Could be a light passing shower, a lot of dry weather and temperatures here around 31 Celsius. Should be largely dry as we make our way northwards into central parts of India, but 1 or 2 showers for the likes of Assam up towards Bhutan as well. Mumbai looking warm and dry over the next 5 days or so. Colombo could see some showers, perhaps the odd thunderstorm interrupting those spells of sunshine. Meanwhile, it is warming up a touch for Tashkent with some showers in the forecast for Chennai. Bye-bye. Hello. Typhoon Goni that moved across the Philippines with devastating heavy rain and flash flooding is now sitting in the South China Sea. You can see it on the satellite image here. It has weakened, but it may strengthen a little bit more as it heads towards Vietnam over the next couple of days. And we've also got another tropical storm, Atsani, that's formed out to the northeast of the Philippines. It's some uncertainty on its track eastwards. Meanwhile, we've got high pressure holding on across the northeast of China and the Korean Peninsula. Fairly chilly day to come for Seoul. Brisk northwesterly wind brings some showers for Hokkaido and Honshu. Heading further south, a lot of dry settled weather for much of China, but here is that storm. This is Tropical Storm Goni, which will move close to Vietnam, making landfall there over the next couple of days. Heavy rain for Vietnam and also into Cambodia as well. A lot of dry settled weather for Beijing. Temperatures on the rise here over the next few days, and it's going to be warming up a little bit for Seoul too. Now across Australia, something of an east-west split. For much of Western Australia, we've got fairly cool conditions moving in here behind this weather front, which is heading across the Great Australian Bight. Ahead of that, though, pretty warm weather, 35 Celsius in Adelaide on Tuesday. Now across New Zealand, we've got some showery weather through central parts of the country, particularly for northern parts of the South Island. That should clear away into the middle part of the week. Sydney turns cooler and more unsettled too, but things will be warming up in Perth. Bye-bye.